Are you unknowingly wearing shoes that are aging you and making you look frumpy? After helping hundreds of women over 50 transform their footwear choices, I've identified 12 specific shoe mistakes that are sabotaging your style. Wait until you see mistake number 8. The psychological impact this shoe choice has on how people perceive your confidence will shock you. Shoe mistake number 1. Ultra-high platform sandals. Here's something I've discovered through my work with sophisticated women. Ultra-high platform sandals create a psychological effect that works against mature women. This isn't just about comfort, it's about the subconscious messages these shoes send. Platform sandals over 3 inches suggest trying too hard and can make you appear unsteady, which undermines the natural confidence that comes with experience. The science behind this is rooted in how our brains process stability and grace. Towering platforms trigger concerns about balance and appropriateness. I worked with a 56-year-old client who felt she needed dramatic height until we discovered how platforms were actually making her look less elegant and more desperate for attention. The difference when she switched to block heel sandals was remarkable. Suddenly, she appeared more poised and confident. Block heel sandals provide the height you want while maintaining stability and sophistication. The wider heel base creates visual balance and suggests practical intelligence rather than fashion desperation. When shopping for block heel sandals, look for heels between 1.5 to 2.5 inches with substantial width for optimal comfort and style. Choose leather or quality materials that suggest investment dressing rather than trendy impulse purchases. Your action step: replace any platform sandals over 3 inches with block heel alternatives in neutral colours that complement multiple outfits. The visual checkpoint you're looking for is shoes that make you appear taller and more elegant without looking like you're struggling to walk gracefully. Brands like Naturalizer and Clarks consistently deliver block heel sandals that combine comfort with sophistication. Shoe mistake number 2. Pointed toe stilettos. Let me share something that might surprise you about pointed toe stilettos and their psychological impact on mature women. This shoe style triggers associations with youth and nightclub culture that can work against the sophisticated image you want to project. Pointed stilettos create a harsh, aggressive line that can appear try-hard rather than effortlessly elegant. The psychology behind this is fascinating. Extremely pointed toes and thin heels activate the same neural pathways as discomfort and instability, making observers unconsciously worried about your well-being. As our feet change with age, pointed stilettos become increasingly uncomfortable and can cause visible discomfort that undermines your confident presence. I had a client who insisted on wearing pointed stilettos to feel sexy until we realized they were making her appear unsteady and uncomfortable rather than confident and alluring. The transformation when we switched to almond toe block heels was incredible. Suddenly, she looked sophisticated and self-assured. Almond toe block heels provide elegance without the harsh edges that can aid your overall look. The almond shape is universally flattering and suggests refined taste rather than following fleeting trends. The block heel provides stability while still offering height and leg lengthening benefits. Notice how Helen Mirren chooses almond toe styles that project timeless elegance rather than trendy desperation. When shopping for almond toe block heels, look for genuine leather construction and heels between 2 to 3 inches for the perfect balance of height and comfort. The almond toe creates a sophisticated silhouette that elongates your foot without the harsh point that can look aggressive. Pro tip: almond toe block heels work especially well for women dealing with foot changes that come with age because they provide room for your toes while maintaining an elegant appearance. Shoe mistake number 3. Chunky athletic sneakers. Through my experience with clients, I've learned that chunky athletic sneakers create an instant psychological response that can undermine your sophisticated image. These oversized sneakers trigger associations with teenage trends and can make mature women appear like they're trying to recapture their youth inappropriately. The bulky silhouette overwhelms the leg line and can make your feet appear disproportionately large, which works against the elegant proportions you want to achieve. Chunky sneakers activate the same neural pathways as costume or novelty items rather than serious footwear choices. Here's what makes this particularly problematic for women over 50. The exaggerated proportions can make you appear shorter and less refined. A recent client was wearing chunky sneakers, thinking they looked current, until we realized they were actually making her appear frumpy and out of touch with appropriate style choices. The visual result when we switched to sleek leather sneakers was transformative. Suddenly she looked contemporary and put together. Sleek leather sneakers provide comfort without sacrificing sophistication or age appropriateness. The streamlined silhouette creates clean lines that complement rather than overwhelm your leg proportions. Quality leather construction suggests investment in your appearance rather than following fleeting trends. Watch how Jane Fonda incorporates sleek sneakers into her casual looks while maintaining her polished image. When shopping for leather sneakers, look for minimal design details and neutral colours that coordinate with multiple outfits. The goal is finding sneakers that provide comfort and contemporary style without looking like you raided a teenager's closet. Brands like Cole Haan and Vince offer leather sneakers that bridge the gap between athletic comfort and sophisticated style perfectly. I'm glad you're here learning these shoe psychology secrets. If you want more insights like these, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I share styling wisdom for women over 50 regularly. Now, let's keep going because the next few shoe mistakes are some of the most common I see. Shoe mistake number 4, flip-flops for non-beach settings. Here's what I share with my clients about flip-flops and their unique psychological impact in inappropriate settings. This footwear triggers feelings of casualness and vacation mode that can work against you in social or semi-professional situations. The science behind this is fascinating. Flip-flops activate the same brain regions associated with beach relaxation and informal settings, making them psychologically inappropriate for most adult social interactions. As we mature, the casual nature of flip-flops can suggest a lack of awareness about appropriate dressing rather than comfortable practicality. The slapping sound and casual appearance can undermine the respect and attention you deserve in social settings. I had a client who wore flip-flops everywhere thinking they were practical until we realised they were making her appear less serious and put together than she actually was. The difference when we introduced flat leather sandals was immediate. Suddenly she looked intentional and appropriately dressed for every occasion. Flat leather sandals provide comfort without the casual associations that can undermine your image. Quality leather construction suggests thoughtful wardrobe choices rather than grabbing whatever's convenient. The structured design creates a more polished appearance while still providing the ease you want in warm weather. See how Diane Keaton uses flat leather sandals to maintain her sophisticated casual style without looking overdressed or underdressed. When shopping for flat leather sandals, look for interesting details like braiding, buckles, or contrasting trim that add visual interest. The goal is finding sandals that look intentional and well considered rather than like an afterthought. Your action step. Replace flip-flops with flat leather sandals for any setting outside of the beach or pool area where you want to maintain a polished appearance. Shoe mistake number 5, overly embellished evening shoes. I've noticed something fascinating about heavily embellished evening shoes and their psychological impact on mature women. This footwear suggests trying too hard and can overwhelm your overall look rather than enhancing it. Excessive beading, sequins, or metallic details trigger associations with costume jewellery and can make your entire outfit appear less expensive. The psychology behind this is that our brains process too much decoration as compensating for lack of quality or confidence. Overly embellished shoes can make you appear insecure about your style choices rather than confidently elegant. The busy details draw attention away from your face and overall silhouette, which works against the sophisticated presence you want to project. One of my clients was choosing heavily decorated evening shoes, thinking they made her look festive, until we realised they were actually making her appear overdressed and trying too hard for attention. The transformation when we switched to sleek metallic pumps was remarkable. Suddenly, her evening looks became sophisticated and intentional. Sleek metallic pumps provide glamour without the overwhelming decoration that can cheapen your appearance. The subtle shine creates elegance while allowing your outfit and personality to be the focus. Quality metallic leather suggests luxury and investment dressing rather than costume-like decoration. Notice how Meryl Streep chooses simple metallic shoes that enhance rather than compete with her evening looks. When shopping for metallic pumps, look for genuine leather with subtle sheen rather than obvious glitter or sequins. The visual difference this makes is immediate. Sleek metallics create sophisticated glamour, while busy embellishments can look desperate for attention. This technique works especially well for mature figures because simple elegance always trumps excessive decoration in creating a refined, expensive appearance. Shoe mistake number 6, worn-out comfort shoes. Let me tell you about something that really undermines your image: worn-out comfort shoes that have lost their shape and support. This footwear immediately signals giving up on your appearance and can make you look older and less vital than you actually are. Shoes that are visibly worn, stretched out, or have compressed soles suggest neglect of your overall presentation. The psychology behind this is that our brains associate worn footwear with a lack of self-care and attention to detail. As we prioritise comfort with age, it's crucial that our comfortable shoes still look intentional and well-maintained. Worn-out shoes can undermine even the most expensive outfit and make you appear less successful and put together. I worked with a 62-year-old client who was wearing the same comfortable shoes for years until we realised they were making her entire wardrobe look cheap and neglected. The visual impact when we invested in quality supportive loafers was transformative. Suddenly, her casual looks appeared polished and intentional. Quality supportive loafers provide the comfort you need while maintaining a sophisticated appearance that suggests self-respect and attention to detail. Well-constructed loafers in premium leather age beautifully and actually improve with proper care. The structured silhouette creates a polished foundation for casual outfits while providing the support your feet need. Look at how Helen Mirren incorporates quality loafers into her casual looks while maintaining her elegant image. When shopping for supportive loafers, invest in genuine leather construction with quality insoles and proper arch support. The goal is finding shoes that provide comfort without looking like orthopedic necessities. Brands like Cole Haan and Clarks offer loafers that combine superior comfort with sophisticated styling that enhances rather than undermines your overall appearance. I'd love to know, which shoe mistake has hit closest to home so far? Be honest, I see these patterns all the time with my clients, and recognizing them is the first step to creating a more polished presence. Shoe mistake number 7, kitten heels under 1 inch. Here's what I've found problematic about extremely low kitten heels and their psychological impact on your overall silhouette. This heel height creates an awkward proportion that can make your legs appear shorter and your overall look less polished. Kitten heels under 1 inch trigger associations with compromise and half measures, rather than confident style choices. The minimal height provides little benefit in terms of leg lengthening, while still creating the instability that comes with any heel. For women over 50, these tiny heels can suggest uncertainty about your style choices rather than confident decision-making. The awkward proportion can make you appear tentative and unsure, rather than purposeful and elegant. My clients consistently tell me that very low kitten heels make them feel frumpy and unstylish. One client reported that after wearing tiny kitten heels, people began treating her as less authoritative in professional settings. The difference when we moved to 2-inch block heels was remarkable. Suddenly she looked confident and intentional in her footwear choices. 2-inch block heels provide meaningful height that enhances your leg line while maintaining comfort and stability. The substantial heel height creates better proportions and suggests confident style choices rather than fearful compromises. Quality construction in this heel height provides the perfect balance between elegance and practicality. Watch what happens when you observe how Oprah Winfrey uses moderate heel heights to project authority with approachability. The visual result you're aiming for is purposeful elegance that enhances your natural height and confidence. Look for 2-inch block heels with quality construction and classic styling that will work across multiple seasons. The goal is finding heels that make a positive statement about your style confidence rather than suggesting you're afraid to commit to either flats or proper heels. Shoe mistake number 8, bright neon athletic shoes. Through my professional work, I've learned that bright neon athletic shoes have a psychological effect that can work against mature women's sophisticated image. This footwear suggests youth culture and can make you appear like you're trying to recapture teenage energy inappropriately. Neon colours trigger associations with rave culture and extreme sports rather than elegant athleticism. The harsh, artificial colours can overwhelm your outfit and draw attention away from your face and overall silhouette. Bright neon shoes activate the same neural pathways as warning signals, creating subconscious discomfort in observers. For women dealing with the desire to appear current while maintaining age-appropriate style, neon athletic shoes send mixed messages about your style intelligence. One client came to me wearing bright pink athletic shoes, thinking they made her look young and fun, until we realised they were actually making her appear desperate to seem younger. The transformation when we switched to neutral athletic shoes was immediate. Suddenly, her casual athletic looks appeared sophisticated and intentional. Neutral athletic shoes in colours like white, grey or navy provide contemporary style without the jarring impact of neon colours. Quality construction in classic colours suggests thoughtful wardrobe planning rather than impulsive trend following. The subdued palette allows your outfit and personality to be the focus rather than your footwear. Notice how Jane Fonda incorporates neutral athletic shoes into her fitness looks while maintaining her polished image. When shopping for athletic shoes, look for quality brands in classic colourways that will coordinate with multiple workout and casual outfits. The key is choosing athletic footwear that supports your active lifestyle without making you appear like you're trying too hard to look young. The visual test is that neutral athletic shoes should enhance your overall look rather than overwhelming it with attention-seeking colours. Shoe mistake number 9, Strappy Gladiator Sandals. I can tell you from experience that Strappy Gladiator sandals have a psychological effect that can overwhelm mature legs and create visual chaos. This footwear suggests complexity and busyness that works against the clean lines and elegant simplicity that flatter women over 50. Multiple straps create visual interruption along the leg line, making your legs appear shorter and choppier. The Gladiator style triggers associations with costume and theme dressing rather than sophisticated footwear choices. Excessive strapping can make your feet and ankles appear bound rather than elegantly supported. The reason you see this difference is that multiple straps create visual noise that distracts from your overall silhouette and can make even the most elegant outfit appear busy and overdone. I had a client who loved Gladiator sandals, thinking they were interesting, until we realised they were making her legs look shorter and her overall style appear cluttered. The visual impact when we switched to simple ankle-strap sandals was transformative. Suddenly, her legs looked longer and her style appeared more refined. Simple ankle-strap sandals provide support and visual interest without the overwhelming complexity of multiple straps. The single strap creates a clean line that enhances rather than interrupts your leg silhouette. Quality construction with minimal hardware suggests confident style choices rather than following complicated trends. See how this creates the perfect balance between interesting detail and elegant simplicity. Look at how Cate Blanchett uses simple ankle-strap sandals to maintain sophisticated elegance without visual overwhelm. When shopping for ankle-strap sandals, look for adjustable straps in quality leather that provide both comfort and style. The goal is finding sandals that add one interesting detail rather than multiple competing elements that can make your look appear chaotic and unfocused. Shoe mistake number 10, completely flat ballet flats. What I've learned is that completely flat ballet flats can create a psychological impression of giving up on style and elegance. This footwear suggests prioritising comfort over appearance in a way that can make you look less put together and intentional. Zero heel height provides no leg lengthening benefits and can make your overall silhouette appear compressed and less elegant. Completely flat shoes trigger associations with house slippers and can make even polished outfits appear casual and unfinished. The lack of any heel structure can make your feet appear larger and your legs shorter than they actually are. Here's exactly what makes this problematic when you choose completely flat options. They provide no architectural interest or proportion enhancement to your overall look. A recent client was wearing flat ballet flats everywhere, thinking they were practical, until we realised they were making her appear shorter and less polished than her actual style level. The transformation when we introduced low wedge flats was remarkable. Suddenly, she looked more intentional and put together in her casual looks. Low wedge flats provide subtle height and leg lengthening without sacrificing comfort or stability. The minimal wedge creates better proportions while still being practical for daily wear. Quality construction with slight elevation suggests thoughtful style choices rather than complete comfort compromise. Watch what happens when you see how Diane Keaton uses low wedge options to maintain her casual elegance while staying comfortable. The visual result you're aiming for is polished practicality that enhances your natural proportions. Look for low wedge flats with quality leather construction and minimal heel height between 0.5 to 1 inch. The goal is finding flats that provide comfort while still contributing positively to your overall silhouette and style presentation. I'd love to hear, what shoe psychology topic would you like me to explore next? Drop a comment and let's figure this out together. I read every comment and often get my best video ideas from your questions. Shoe mistake number 11, overly casual slip-on sneakers. Here's what creates that sloppy appearance many women want to avoid: overly casual slip-on sneakers that suggest you've given up on making any effort with your footwear. This style triggers associations with house shoes and can make even nice outfits appear unfinished and careless. Slip-on sneakers without structure or quality materials suggest prioritizing convenience over appearance in a way that undermines your overall image. The psychology behind this is that our brains associate shapeless footwear with lack of attention to detail and self-care. For women over 50, overly casual slip-ons can make you appear less vital and engaged with your appearance than you actually are. The floppy construction and cheap materials can make your feet appear larger and your overall look appear unconsidered. I worked with a client who wore basic slip-on sneakers thinking they were easy, until we realised they were making her entire wardrobe look lazy and unconsidered. The difference when we upgraded to structured leather slip-on sneakers was immediate. Suddenly her casual looks appeared intentional and polished. Structured leather slip-on sneakers provide convenience without sacrificing sophistication or quality appearance. The leather construction and proper shaping suggest thoughtful wardrobe choices rather than grabbing whatever's easiest. Quality slip-ons maintain their shape and appearance over time, making them a better investment than cheap canvas alternatives. Notice how Helen Mirren incorporates quality slip-on sneakers into her casual looks while maintaining her polished image. When shopping for structured slip-ons, look for genuine leather construction with proper arch support and classic styling. The visual checkpoint you're looking for is sneakers that look intentional and well-made rather than like an afterthought. Look for slip-on sneakers with minimal design details and premium materials that coordinate with your casual wardrobe. The visual goal is finding convenient footwear that still contributes positively to your overall appearance rather than detracting from it. Shoe mistake number 12, worn-out running shoes for non-exercise activities. I want to share something that could change everything about how you think about athletic footwear in casual settings. Worn-out running shoes outside of exercise contexts aren't just inappropriate. They're a signal that you've stopped caring about your appearance in non-athletic situations. This footwear suggests confusion about appropriate dressing and can make you appear less aware of social expectations than you actually are. Running shoes are designed for specific athletic activities and can look out of place in casual social settings where you want to maintain a polished appearance. The technical appearance and often bright colours can overwhelm casual outfits and make you appear dressed for the wrong occasion. The worn-out condition sends signals about neglecting your overall presentation and can undermine even expensive clothing. I worked with a client who wore old running shoes everywhere thinking they were practical until we realised they were undermining her credibility in social and professional casual settings. The transformation when we introduced quality casual sneakers was remarkable. Suddenly, her casual looks appeared appropriate and well considered for every social situation. Quality casual sneakers provide comfort while maintaining social appropriateness for non-exercise activities where you want to look put together. The refined styling suggests awareness of appropriate dressing while still prioritising comfort and practicality that mature women need. Premium materials and classic styling create footwear that works across multiple casual settings without looking like you're dressed for the gym. See how Jane Fonda incorporates appropriate casual sneakers into her off-duty looks while maintaining her sophisticated image. When shopping for casual sneakers, look for leather or quality synthetic materials in neutral colours that complement your casual wardrobe rather than competing with it. The key is finding sneakers that bridge the gap between athletic comfort and social appropriateness without looking like workout gear. Brands like Cole Haan and Vince offer casual sneakers that provide comfort while maintaining the refined appearance that sophisticated women require. The visual result should be footwear that enhances your casual looks rather than making you appear confused about appropriate dressing for different occasions. You now have 12 powerful shoe psychology secrets that will transform how people perceive your style intelligence and attention to detail. Pick the 3 shoe swaps that resonated most with your lifestyle and start making these changes this week. I'd love to hear about your transformation in the comments. Check out one of the 2 videos on your screen now. See you in our next video.